We are live. Can you see me yet?
I'm trying to get to the right page. No. Yes, I see you.
We are live. What's just hit got it? We are live. Hi everyone. Can everybody see me? Am I there, Miss Jessica?
You are. You might want to push your camera back again a little bit.
How's that?
There's always a little delay on Facebook, so.
How's that? Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Hi everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you guys are from. It is 1 o'clock. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Keune Academy Live. I see a lot of people are coming in on there, so thank you for joining us. Hello, James, Natasha. Welcome to our live Academy class. I'm so excited to be here. This says a lot about you guys also, that you are tuned in on your day off for some of you, and that's amazing, and that says a lot to me, that you're dedicated to our craft and you're passionate. So welcome to the class. My name is Linda Sanderson, and I'm so excited to share everything that I got in this little head of mine, and I could share all my experiences with you. Welcome to, we're here in my salon in Brea, California. I'm just in my home, and this is where I live. I'm a Keune Educator, regional educator, and I'm just so excited, Jessica. I don't even know what to say, but I'd like to introduce Miss Jessica. Jessica Mills is here to help me out with our class. This is my first time live, so just bear with me and, do a little happy face, or something to let me know if I'm going a little too fast. I want to share with you a couple of things about what my story is with Keune. I've been a hairdresser since 1981, you guys, and that's a long time. I won't tell you how many years that is, so you guys do the math, but it's over 35 years. And I just realized that yesterday, this November, will be my anniversary. And I'm still in love with what I do. I work behind the chair. I'm a salon owner. But what's really amazing is Keune came into my life 10 years ago, and I have grown more in 10 years than I ever have in my career. And I'm still loving what I do for a living. I want to introduce Miss Jessica Mills, who's our VP of Education, who invited me to do this class. I'd like to give her a hand. Everybody, just let's give her a clap. And she's amazing. She's my mentor and also grounded me for today. We just did a little shimmy. Didn't we do a little dance, Jessica, just about 5 minutes ago?
We did.
We did a little dance to calm my nerves down. And James, thank you for giving me the love and the support. My Keune family has given me love and support this morning. And I just have so much that I want to share. But today's subject is very dear and near to my heart. It is about shampooing. You're going, no, shampooing? Yes, you guys, we need to understand shampooing in this environment means everything to our guest. It is about touch. It is about the power of touch. Every human being needs to be touched. We can never replace touch. In our industry, we need to understand that they're allowing us to be in their comfort zone. And depending on how they're coming back to the salon, they can be coming back for the first time, and we need to be aware of that they haven't been in the salon for a while, and also because we're finding a lot of lost clients. So they're new to your salon and new to your chair. So please give them that love and attention, and understand that we in this industry are so blessed that we could give back to that guest, that we make them feel more relaxed with their service, more pleasurable. But all that put together also means that they're going to be loyal and they're going to trust you, and on any product that you advise, any service that you advise, all that is all grouped together, and it giving them the best experience they possibly can. So putting all that in that what I call that experience, it's always the number one next to consultation. Consultation's always first. I want to share a hot tip with you guys, if I may. A hot tip for me that a mentor of mine told me is don't stand behind the chair and consult with your guest. Stand in front of them or sit next to them. Go eye to eye. Once that is talked about consultation and you sit there and go eye to eye, you'll be surprised on their relaxment on when you suggest something new or they're new in your chair. Does that sound like a great tip for you guys? All right, so let's get back to shampooing. I know shampooing seems so easy and simple, but it does set you up for success with that guest. Today, I have been excited to share with you a little model that I have, and her name is Miss Carolyn. Can everybody see Miss Carolyn right there? Jessica, how do we look?
We have a little delay on my side, but I'll be able to tell you in just a minute. So
okay. We good? Can everybody see little Carolyn?
Perfect.
So, all right, thanks. So Carolyn actually works here. She's my receptionist. She's an absolute doll. She lets me play with her. When she first came to us 2 years ago, she's very conservative. She wanted to be very, what I call organic. And then of course, we talked her into some texture into her hair as far as color so that we have some movement. So I've used her in several different classes, and she's still an amazing model, and we get to have fun with her. So what I did to her today is I did a horseshoe shape. Can everybody see my sectioning? Can we see that, Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I did a little horseshoe shape on Carolyn, and what we did was our new glow treatment. It's quick, it's easy. It gives you what I call it, endless possibilities on giving them a huge new look or just refresh what they have. I'll go into the actual formulations and how I achieved this color with her in just a minute, but I just want to let you know that she's been sitting here now with our color for about 15 minutes, and I'm going to finish applying the product on the horseshoe shape, and I'm going to do just horizontal sectionings, pulling it back away from her face to keep it safe and no color around her. Now, look at how I'm touching her. This is how we're always touching the guest and the client. And as I apply this color, I have to keep safety in mind. So please, I'm putting on my little shield to protect her, and we're going to apply the color. We're just going to take this off. Is there any questions, Miss Jessica?
Not right now.
Okay, so we're taking that out. And of course, gloves. And what color I chose for her was champagne. So for those who don't know our color swatches, it is in our semi and it's our glaze. And our champagne color is right here. You guys see that? It's amazing. It's beautiful. Jessica, can they see it? That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also added 1 gram of O/56. That's part of our new collection also. And it is a mix. It is our mixed color. And you could add it to any of our semis to just emphasize, brighten, whatever you choose to do in the formulation. All right. And I'll go over that in just a bit, but we're going to go ahead and apply it. Now, what I did to Miss Caroline is I prepped her first. And I always prep, and I prep by clarifying the hair first. I then shampoo her, lightly shampoo. Our clarifying shampoo has bamboo extracts in it, and it is an amazing product to just have a clean canvas before you start. I always believe in a clean canvas before I apply before I do any color, and that is also with our permanent hair color. We recommend that your canvas be clean. And all I'm doing is just taking those horizontal sections and pulling the hair back, and I'm applying from base to ends. She started off as a level 7. She's a natural level 7. And last week I did a technique on her that I call it the check off. So they're actually in triangle sections, and I just organically picked where I wanted to have them fall, and then I just applied my lightning product. Again, it's up to you what you choose. I like to play with our cream blonde with 10 vol, and she comes up in about 10 minutes because we're always changing the tonality on Miss Carolyn. She's the face of the salon, so we like to keep her changing constantly so that the client understands change is good. I like change. I don't like to keep everybody in the same color. I actually change almost every color client every 3 colors by tonality, depth, or I'll add a little what I call movement by adding some highlights or balayage, whatever you choose. I love the product. It is so easy to move. If you guys can see the product, you can see that little, what I call that soft pastel pink in there, don't you? Can everybody see that? Did everybody see that, Jess?
Yes.
All right. So I'm just applying it. We talked about clarifying her. Once I clarified her and rinsed her off, I then went and applied protein spray. Our protein spray is an amazing product. I call this the Windex of the salon. I apply it to everybody. I wrap with it. I weave with it. Every time I've used it before or after, it actually penetrates deep into the hair shaft and restores moisture. So for my porous gals, very porous hair, I apply this first, and then I go ahead and apply my product. I apply it to damp hair. I also apply it to dry hair. And it's easy peasy to use. And that's like at my hip all day. And we just apply it to everyone that comes in. All right, how quick and easy. Saturate the hair. Also, you notice I'm keeping her clean, you guys. I really believe in keeping the client clean and safe. I'm pulling the hair away from her face. So if she's reading a book or she's on her phone, nothing's gonna fall in her face because I truly believe in keeping that guest safe and nothing going into her eyes. So we're gonna just have her sit here for about 10 minutes and I'm gonna go over my formulation. How's that? Wasn't that easy? Quick and easy. And that is our new color. It's called Glow Treatment. It can be applied during what I call a touch-up. You got that, Miss? Mm-hmm. Got your timer? Mm-hmm. You could use that same technique when you're applying a touch-up to refresh. And what that means is you're going to accentuate or minimize depending on the color choice that you give to that guest and what you choose to do as far as your end results. Now remember, porosity has a huge factor when you're applying this technique. And here's the formula, you guys. It is 1 part of any semi-color, 1 part of our activator, okay, and 1 part, you guys ready? Gonna blow you away. Balsam. Put these 3 equal parts. It is amazing on how quick you will achieve your look. It's great to even just give them shine. It gives them a treatment. That's why we're calling it a glow treatment. It is a treatment. Standalone, you can put clear and do the exact same thing. It sits on the hair for 5 minutes to give what I call a minimum soft glow. You could leave it on 10 minutes and it's gonna give them a medium glow, or you can leave it on 20 minutes, it's gonna give it an intense glow. All right, and today we chose champagne, because you know how it is with us ladies. We love a little champagne in the morning and add a little strawberries, and you know how much I'm gonna love that even more. So champagne for all you ladies is what we did, and we added O/56 for my non-Keune users. The 5 stands for mahogany, and the 6 stands for red. It's an amazing color that you can add it to any of our semis. It is a mixed color. It will intensify your color. It's absolutely beautiful. I actually have it on my hair today. Soft pink is what I used on mine in our semi, and then I applied O/56. I did 4 grams of mine to my 50 grams of semi-soft pink. All right, and it's just an intensifier. It just makes the hair just pop a little bit more. Now, when you do this actual technique, you have to remember that the hair needs to be shampooed and clean. So clarify first, please. If we recommended that it be damp, and I recommend just hot tip protein spray to even out the porosity, and that is just a great hot tip. The longevity and how the color will come out is also very, what I call the end results are very, very important. Jessica, is there any questions?
No, I'm loving the champagne and strawberry reference.
You know, there's always, every day is a day for champagne. Don't you guys agree? So I'm going to just look at a couple of, please fill in the little comment section where you guys are from. I love to know where you guys are all from. Oh my gosh, oh my, you guys great. Oh, hi, Miss Amber. Hi, Kara. Love it. Thank you for your support, everybody, for watching. So we're just going to finish off, Miss Caroline. Is there any questions on my semi? Because I really want you guys to understand, in this market, you need to change the guest. Don't be afraid. Again, it's all about consultation, getting that, what I call when you shampoo their hair. And we're going to shampoo her in just a minute, because there is a right way to shampoo and there is a wrong way to shampoo. People say to me, what? I go, yes. When you don't show your client the love, it's just not going to be a successful service. Now, this is really truth. It doesn't matter what you do to that guest. If you don't give them that experience, they could be 100% satisfied if you give them a great experience. They might not like maybe the way something fell or the color just right, but they love the experience. If you don't finish and give that foundation, it isn't going to be successful. They're not going to remember that service that you gave them. My advice to all of you, being in this industry, like I said, for many years, my mom being my inspiration, she's also a hairdresser, is that she always said, give them the service, make them feel special, make them feel that they belong in your salon or in your chair, make them feel comfortable, acknowledge that you're protecting their clothes. As you can tell, little Miss Caroline is wrapped up, making sure her clothes are protected. Also, make sure that they're comfortable on their neck. Make sure they're also the water temperature. You're rinsing it out properly. Keune recommends the After Color program for shampoo and balsam. And if you noticed, I talked about our balsam earlier, that it was applied to our formulation. This product is amazing. It stops the oxidation of your hair color. It also adds vitamin E to it. It's amazing that the vitamin E is going to stop the oxidation. It has silk proteins in it. It also has Solomir and our LP300 color stabilizer. This is a tool for you. This is not to be sold to the guests. This is your tool. It is a pH of a 4. You cannot believe how important these two tools are to me at the shampoo bowl to give me my longevity of my color. And we could go into pH in another class, but pH is 4.5 to 5.5 on hair, and our product is a pH of a 4. So it's helping you close down that cuticle, locking in that color. So how much longer, Miss Caroline? Carolyn?
3 minutes, 40 seconds.
3 minutes, 4 seconds. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to answer any questions if you guys have it before I move on and shampoo her, and then I'm going to share with you guys some more information about our product.
We don't have any questions right now.
All right.
Sweden in the house right now. Sina.
Oh, wow. I see Sina from Sweden.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
I would
wow.
love to hear in the comment box if anybody has tried the Keune Glow service with their semi? And if they have, what is their favorite formulation?
So Jessica asked that she wanted to know if you've tried the glow treatment and what is your favorite formulation. Please put it in the comment box so we could share that and see who's done this service.
Jane would like to know, is the protein spray Miracle Elixir?
No, the protein spray is standalone protein spray, and it can be used before, after a perm or a color service. I also use it even when I do a haircut, when I do a blowout, and it just goes on the hair. You could apply it wet or dry. You can also leave it in or rinse it out. I choose to always leave it in, is my choice of how I choose to put this on every guest. I also make this mandatory. You know, we're in California. We have a lot of sun. Today's going to be 98. So it's going to be a little warm. So we're always sunny here in California. So I recommend everybody who gets a color service walks out with this product. So that's our protein spray. Our standalone Miracle Elixir is right here. This is an amazing product. And this is another treatment that we have for Keune. And you could use it incorporated with any of your care in our care line masks. So you can incorporate it with the masks. And we'll talk about this in a little bit once I rinse her off, because we'll be applying a mask treatment on her after I shampoo her. I hope I answered the question, Jessica.
You did. Do you have a question on what is the pH value of the protein spray?
You know what? That's the first time I've been asked that. Jessica?
We will type that in. It lives on the MSDS sheets, and I unfortunately don't have one in front of me, but we will get you that answer.
All right, she's going to get you that answer for you, but I'm not sure where it's at on the pH. I don't have any pH sticks here in the salon right now. Right, we would dip it in there. But it's an amazing product. Like I said, it is the Windex of the salon. We use it on everybody. And before, after, even a little irritation on the skin, I just apply it. When we wax and they're a little red, we just take our fingers and just apply it where they're a little red.
Well, right. We have an answer already, because we have
Amber!
2.5 is the pH.
Thank you, Jessica. Our pH in our protein spray is 2.5. Love you, Miss Amber, for that information. Thank you. All right. So 2.5. Are we ready? All right. So now, can everybody see me? I'm going to just push this down a little bit. There's our little gal. I'm taking her gently, putting her back in the bowl. You guys, this is where I want you to notice, and this is what I do with every guest that I have in my chair. I literally ask them to close their eyes. And I tell them that so that they can relax. Some clients come in and you can tell they come from work, they're in traffic, they're like this, So please, guide them. Just tell them. So now I'm going to turn on the water. And as I do all this, I'm looking at her face shape. I'm looking at her eye shape. I'm looking at her cheekbones. I'm even looking at if she's got big ears or small ears. Do they pop out? That makes a huge difference when you're designing and cutting. I don't like to do that at the chair because, I think they really notice that I'm not tearing them apart. I'm working what's best for them. I'm looking at them to see what works best. I'm going to touch you with the water, Miss Carolyn. How's that? A little cold. It's a little cold. So I just want to make sure the experience is comfortable for her. I'm rinsing. Please understand, when you rinse them off, they could be going somewhere after their hair service. So keep it nice and clean. Don't, try to keep the makeup, as I call it, just try to keep our makeup attached to her, not on the towel or going down the sink. Also, bend the ear, cover her ear. Let's not saturate those ears. That is so uncomfortable. And I always tell them, I'm strong, ladies. I can pick up your head. The head does not weigh a lot. So I let them relax because they always try to help us. Don't you guys agree? They always try to help. Now, I'm going to talk about what I call a time saver. When you do the glow treatment, you have an option. You can wash or not wash. That's up to you. Depending on the level that you chose, maybe you choose to wash some of it off the scalp. Because of this treatment, I choose, rarely do I wash, but because today's a shampoo class, we're gonna go ahead and wash her lightly with our After Color shampoo. But you have that option, so that's gonna save you a lot of time, isn't it? You know, that's an extra step we don't have to do. Now I do 2 pumps, and then I do another 2 pumps, and I go to the back. Please understand, you need to have a system. If you choose to work in the back first, then work in the back first. If you choose to work in the front, then work in the front. But always remember, a system is important. So that consistency, and they trust you when you go in and shampoo their hair. But if you're, as I call it, an aggressive shampooer, you're gonna stimulate them too much. I want her to be relaxed. So I always work on the balls of my fingers, and I'm always gonna start in the front. I hold their head because some people, what I call, bounce a little bit. And I'm actually giving her a massage on her scalp. Because this is a product that you don't have to shampoo, just optional, I'm just giving her a light shampoo today because of what we're doing in showing and sharing. I lift her and I'm going on the back of her neck. You guys, this is huge. I go into salons all the time. They don't know who I am because I always want to know, what is the salon doing next to me? I love to check out what's going on and what's trending. So I go into salons and they always forget the back of the neck. So shampoo, you're going to touch her parietal ridge in what I call the sweet spot, because they love you if you do it. It's right at the occipital. And I do what I call circles. And when you see their legs, and I know you guys watch their legs, some are just like relaxed. You want them to be in that state. You want them to be relaxed, to enjoy their service. And at the same time, I'm watching, I'm feeling their scalp. I'm feeling their scalp to see if they have any her occipital is protruding. I feel maybe her parietal ridge. I'm checking out her bone structure. That is so important, you guys, to check out the bone structure, because when you go to color or when you go to cut, it is very vital. Do you not agree? Give me a thumbs up if you guys agree. It is all about the bone structure when we go and apply our design to the guest. Now, there's another little hot tip that I'm going to share with you. A lot of stylists, they're done. They're going to apply the conditioner. Not in my book. We're going to take a fresh towel. We're going to have her sit up. I would bring her back to the chair. Okay, the towel drying. I want water, as much water out. Also, is she dripping? You don't see any water coming down her face. It is very important that, again, we make that client feel comfortable and relaxed. So now I'm going to go in, and I always do this at the station. So, but today I'm going to have Miss Caroline hold it. We're going to be using Vita Nutrition. Our mask. This is one of my favorite masks and one of my top selling masks. You want to hold that? And I don't go in with my hand. Seriously, we don't go in with our hand. We got a gorgeous little spatula and a gorgeous little bowl. And I go in, and I usually measure this out. It's the owner in me. Every treatment is 15 grams of product. All right. Once I put it in here, I actually am going to have Miss Carolyn hold it. And you can add a miracle elixir if you want to it. But remember, 1 vial to 15 grams of product of any of our masks. And you could leave it on up to 20 minutes. But for time's sake, we're not going to use the miracle elixir today. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to take it in my hand. I'm going to start off in the back. I'm going to go to the side. I'm going to get some more. I'm going to go to the other side. I want to share with you guys, Keune product is such a huge tool for me here in the salon to have successful and gorgeous canvases to work on. Because again, it is all about the canvas. If I don't have a great canvas, I can't do all these different changes to them. Now I'm going to come through. She's going to sit here for, let's do 3 minutes. And she's just going to sit here. Now you can do 2 things. You can let her sit here, wrap her up with the towel, or you could let her come back to the bowl, all the way back. Want to come all the way back for me? And as I call it, you're going to feel them up. You're going to feel their bones. You're going to feel everything about them. All right, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to massage her. And this movement should be slow. And I always work and make sure what I call that little sweet spot behind the occipital bone. I'm literally massaging it, taking my time. Also, you guys, don't forget the mastoid bone behind the ear. That's another sweet spot for them. And you massage it in. And then I lift her head up, and I literally massage the back of her neck, where the hairline and the neck are meeting. Do you not think she's going to trust me once I get her to the bowl? Do you not think that she's not going to trust me if I suggest something new? She's so, what I call, she's so relaxed, she's just going to say yes to everything. She is. It'll be so much easier when you go and suggest the mask, when you go and suggest the protein spray, when you go and suggest the shampoo and conditioner for her. Choosing the right shampoo and conditioner is huge. This is why I love our care line. It has a gorgeous regimen of products that not only feels the need of their scalp, but also of their hair at the same time. Always prescribe first in our care line the scalp needs. If they don't have any scalp needs, then you go to the hair needs. Those are the 2, what I call tools that you have. When I say tools, I mean the whole care line regimen. It is amazing. It's the foundation, and what I call, for me, it tells me that this product is going to keep their hair conditioned the best that they can, because it has zinc, copper, silicium, magnesium, and iron in it. Those are the things hair and skin need to look its best, and as I call it, its healthiest. So please, that is our regimen. Miss Little Caroline here uses Derma Sensitive as her shampoo. She is a little sensitive. She gets a little itchy. It is an amazing shampoo and a product regimen for her. She also uses the lotion, and when she gets a little irritated, I don't know in camera if we could see it, but she gets really red around her little face, and it itches. So she puts the lotion on those areas. That is very, it calms down the itchiness of it. It's an amazing product, but if I can share, Jessica, can I share the other 2 things that are coming too with that line? Look out for there's now but there's 2 things that are coming out the pipe that is going to be amazing with our dermasensitive guest. So keep an eye on it, and Keune will be posting what they are. Miss Little Caroline's excited, so I'm not going to say what it is. So we'll just move from there. Any questions before I go on to the next step?
Nope, you're good.
I'm good. Can I have a little sip of water, you guys? Oh my goodness. I've been talking now for 30 minutes. I cannot believe how fast that went, Jess. It did. Mm-hmm. I know that we're not going to have time for you guys to see her end color, but we're going to post them later on Keune, and you'll see her finished. So please look up Miss Caroline when we're done. Now, normally you're going to rinse this off, but guess what? In the Keune world, we're not. We got another option. We can then add our balsam pH of a 4 and apply it right over that hair. And what that's doing is it's locking in even further my conditioning treatment that I gave her. And I can leave it on 1 to 3 minutes. And because of time again, I'm going to leave it on 1 minute. I'm applying the product to the hair. And as you can see, look at how nice. For those who've never used our product, the balsam is amazing. It really, you don't need a lot. And you're just going to apply it from base to end. Again, don't be afraid to apply it to their scalp. She's a sensitive gal. It's got vitamin E in it, and I'm in silk protein. So I'm just running it through. Again, I'm going to show her the love, and I'm going to massage her hair, her scalp. Always have a routine. And also, I always keep in mind my time. So any of these products can be used anywhere. The mask can be used up to 5 minutes, and our balsam 1 to 3 minutes can stay on the scalp, can stay on the hair. So we're just massaging her. I'm running it through. You could also, if you want to, brush it through. I'm doing a pretty good job here. You can also wrap her around with the towel if you want to around her head. And I usually do a hot towel, and we wrap it around. And little miss here will sit for a few minutes. We'll put the towel around her. And you've now just given her an amazing treatment in less than what, 5 minutes? So that's, to me, that's huge to make sure that the client has been taken care of in her service. All right.
Linda, we do have a question.
Sure.
Isn't there an ingredient in the new semi-formulation that helps calm the scalp?
Yes, there is. Jessica, can you let them know what that ingredient is?
Yes, I will spell it in the comments, but it's Solado Serrata gum.
Solado Serrata gum is the agent, the ingredient that is in our Keune Semi, that it does help with the scalp. Thank you for that. All right, and that's Debbie asked. All right, thank you, Debbie. Wonderful. How much time do we have? Oh, thank you. So, I just want to be a part of what I call a new movement. It is all about the service in the salon, and it starts at consultation and shampoo. You will have such a more success on that client retention, and that's what it's all about. It's growing your client retention, also growing referrals in this environment. You guys, we really need to step it up in as far as the experience, because you want to add that, what I call the foundation for a solid client relationship. They need to trust us, and because we haven't seen them for a while, because of what we've gone through, we need to rebuild that relationship with that guest. And it's so important that we do that, and it's very simple and easy, and that is give them the love. Show them the love, show them that you care, touch them. Remember, no other business that I know of that we could touch them, their head, their ears, their neck, their shoulders. So we're going to go ahead and rinse her off. And our little sensitive gal has just had an amazing treatment. How's the water, Miss Carolyn?
A little cold.
A little cold. I'm just rinsing her, making sure we keep her makeup on and her eyebrows on. You know those crazy shampooers you leave with no eyebrows. Especially when we know, ladies, how long those eyebrows take to pencil in. All right, we're just rinsing her until the water is clear. All right. I really want to share with you something that I feel shampooing is all about. Shampooing is part of the art of hair, but shampooing is not part of the art of hair, but it is part of the hair experience. You guys have to understand, it is all about, at the end of the day, making sure that guest is happy with her service. All right, I'm going to have you come up. I'm going to grab another towel. And I can see on some of her highlights, the little pinky hue is coming through there. And I call it like an Ori-Bori effect. For those who don't know what Ori-Bori is, it's like when you see a rainbow and you see the yellow, the blues, the pinks. It's amazing how this product gives us that soft glow, and you're going to see that through her hair color. It's absolutely beautiful. And my hand, how beautiful. Look at how manageable that is. I don't even need to use a brush or a comb. It is absolutely beautiful. The porosity looks amazing, and the color is going to last longer. And we now just given her the love that she hasn't had in a while. Is there any questions for me, Miss Jessica? Because we're going to blow dry her, and then I'm going to post the pictures.
No questions.
No questions. True. All right. Well, I am about to be finished with her. We're going to blow dry her and do a little styling product on her. Again, we're going to use the protein spray. We're going to use Too Faced, which is our heat protector. And we're going to then just add a little bit of our style product on her. But I really highly recommend our Vita Nutrition is key. Choosing the right shampoo for them to leave with is also key. Consult properly with them. Giving them the wrong shampoo is not going to be what we call a successful, again, that trust issue with that guest. You really need to look at their scalp first and then suggest a shampoo regimen. And that's where I fall into. I love the Care line for that. It meets all of the guest needs. And it's an amazing product because, again, it's taking care of that fabric. And, it's all about them coming back to us. It is all about, coming back to us in that service that they're going to ask us for again. I hope you guys enjoyed our class. It was absolutely so much fun. Jessica? I mean, I could talk more, but I don't know if you guys want to know more. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Keune, for allowing me to share. There's a question? What was the preparation product before the hair set after the semi-color service? I prepped her hair by shampooing with our clarifying shampoo first before I put on the color to make sure I have a nice clean palette. And then I went in and put the color on. But before I also put the color on, I sprayed her again with protein spray. You want to make sure that the hair is damp and clean when it comes to our glow treatment. And also, I also recommend that when it comes to covering gray. That's another subject that we could talk about later. But it's important that you clean your palette. You make sure it's nice and clean, and then you apply your permanent or your semi. Our semi is our demi, if I didn't say that, you guys. Understand that we have a lot of endless possibilities with our semi, and gives me that creative colorist again. Thank you, Q, for doing that to me, getting me out of my box and making me become that colorist I've always wanted to be, and giving me the opportunity to share with you guys today. Jessica and Keune, thank you very much. I love you all, and I love being part of such a big family. So I send you off with the love that I have for everybody, and for my Gian, I hope I'm doing it right. Love you, babe, and George and everybody and my mentors and Jessica for giving me this opportunity, and hope to see you guys soon. How's that?
Great, good end.
Alrighty, bye, you guys.